Then what I'd like you to do, you can open your eyes. You're going to rise up on your toes, just lifting your heels straight up. Keeping your weight over your toes, you're going to slowly roll down. Imagine if your foot was a lot like your spine and it had a bunch of little bones that had to drop down before the heels touched. And then same thing, you're going to lift up, starting with your heels, lifting your heels up and then rolling up one bone at a time to come to your toes. Checking in, making sure your weight is maintained on the big toe and then even on the rest of the 4 toes. There's a tendency for people to want to roll their feet out to the sides when they do a calf raise. Notice too that if you feel like you have to shift your weight forward a lot in order to rise up, if you do, that means that you might have a habit of sort of living or hanging out in your heels. So before you rise up, feel that big gust of wind come on your backside, bring you a little bit forward, right to the spot where it feels like if you went any further forward, you would have to either raise your heels or take a step. Back off just a little bit, then rise up from there and notice how now you can lift just straight up. And then we'll lower down. We'll do 3 more. Rising straight up, nice and controlled, and then slowly lower down, controlled. Lifting your heels up, keeping your toes connected, and then pulling your heels down as if they're curving over an imaginary roll or perch. 1 more. Rising up, and then lowering down. Next, we're going to rise up just like we did. Keep both heels high for a second, and then lower one heel, bend the opposite knee. Rise up to meet at top. Switch legs. Lower the left heel down, bend the right knee. Rise back up. So each time, the weight stays on the ball of the feet with the foot in the air, and you're just switching if your knees bent or if your heels lowered. Up and down. 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 Thinking straight up and straight down. No shifting forward. Keeping your heels nice and high. 2 more on each side. Left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, and down. Shake your feet up.